Yo, do you want to know how to find out your core values? Maybe you don't care, but here's why you should. The unexamined life is not worth living. Socrates. Why am I saying this quote? Because we all have values, but not all of us are aware of what these values are. Knowing our values gives us clarity in life. It keeps us motivated. It makes us do the uncomfortable things that we need to do in order to get to where we want to get. It will allow us to make better decisions that are fulfilling to who we are and who we want to become in life. Sometimes in life, we make decisions and go through with them and get the results, and we're not fully fulfilled. That's because the results did not meet our core values. We all have them, but not all of us can articulate them and pinpoint exactly what they are. In this video, I'll teach you how from this book, and that's how I did it. You'll be able to do it through simple, fun exercises. Follow along. First of all, what are values? Values are qualities or characteristics that we possess, consciously or subconsciously, that we base every decision, every behavior, every attitude in our lives upon, small or big. If you don't find your core values and you cannot articulate them and you just possess them subconsciously, well, you're gonna make a lot of big and small decisions in life with less clarity of what values you are trying to fulfill, because you did not articulate them. When you find out your core values, you will be unstoppable. People always talk about getting outside of your comfort zone. Well, it's not just for the sake of being uncomfortable, it's for a purpose. When you can articulate your core values, that will give you clarity whenever you make a big or small decision in life, and it's gonna carry you through discomfort like a hot knife in butter. Now grab a piece of paper, napkin, a sticky note, whatever you have laying around, a pen or a pencil, and let's start the exercise. Pause the video and come back when you're ready. Now that you have your sheet of paper, divide it into 4 columns. The first one, name it people you admire. The second column, name it qualities. The third one, name it count. We're going to get into that in a second. The fourth one, name it prioritized. Now for the first column, think of 10 people that you admire most. Through your childhood, you admire now. This could be celebrities, teachers that you've had, your parents, family members, even some of your friends. Write their names down. Pause the video and come back when you're ready. Now that you have all the names down, what are the qualities that you admire in them? What is it that you respect them for? What qualities do they possess that you would like to have yourself? Is it courage? Is it success? Is it intellect, beauty, funniness, humor, their analytic skills, their flexibility? Is it their friendliness? Is it their kindness? Write them all down. Keep in mind, as you write them down, you may find that some qualities are repeated more than once. That's okay. Keep writing them, because that's gonna help us prioritize in the columns to come. Pause the video and come back when you're ready. Now let's fill up the third column. You're gonna do a tick mark in front of each adjective that indicates how many times it was repeated across the second column. Pause the video, do that, and come back. In the prioritized column, you're gonna start writing the adjectives from the top down, starting from the most repeated to the least. You're gonna write the adjectives that had the most count and proceed downwards to write the ones with the least count. Pause the video, do that, and come back. Congratulations, you're halfway done, and now you almost have your top core values. Here's a trick that I only learned from Evan Carmichael. I've done similar exercises about values with multiple life coaches and from multiple books, and this one is really unique to this book. Write the qualities that you hate when you see in people. Write 5 of them in the second column. Pause the video, think about them for a sec, write them down, and come back. You probably know what to do at this point. You're gonna tick mark how many times they were repeated in the third column. And in the fourth column, you're gonna write them down from top down, from most repeated to least. Now that you have the qualities that you don't like in the fourth column, reverse the meaning of each of them. And these are your unique top values. There you have it. Keep in mind that it's gonna take you some time to really settle down on what your core values are. It actually took me a couple of months to come up with mine. And I promise you, it makes all the difference. Just for the sake of example, here are mine. I came up with love, courage, and strategy. Each of these words means something specific to me. So love to me is about love for life. I believe that life is great. I have faith that life should be good. And therefore, I need courage to do things that are required to operate life in a proper way. Courage came from the most people I admire. And the third aspect came from the qualities that I don't like in people, believe it or not, and it was randomness. I don't like it when people around me are random. And therefore, one of my top values is being strategic about life. I like to think of things in a long-term format. I like to be calculated about things. That's important to me. So these are my values. In time, they may change a little bit, but in essence, they will never change. They will remain unique to me. Don't get frustrated, be patient. It's gonna take you a few days or weeks or even months if you're anything like me. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me, or you can buy the book itself, which goes in greater depth and mentions examples of Evan Carmichael himself and Oprah Winfrey and much, much more. If you're also wondering what's the difference between values and principles, I'm gonna link a video in the description of Stephen Covey, the author of the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, talking about paradigm and principles. To give you a brief of how I understand them, principles are universal laws, eternal. They don't change. They are like solid foundation that we can not even break without a consequence. But values are unique to you and to me. We all possess them, but we're not consciously aware of them unless we go through these trainings. Without consciously knowing what they are, we lack clarity of knowing ourselves. The Greeks had the maxim, know thyself. Knowing yourself is one of the most important things, if not the most important things in life. And this exercise is simple, yet it's so powerful in teaching you what are your core, unique values. Don't forget to show me some love by hitting the like button and letting me know what you think in the comments. Did you like this or did you not? As this video is ending, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.